This should be a pretty easy one. This is one that's getting more of a, I suppose, a mainstream or mixed martial arts kind of based crowd video. Whether it reaches the audience or not is another thing. But it should be an easy and quick one to explain. I don't know if it's just me. I may have heard one or two other YouTubers say it, but I don't know if it's any bigger problem than that. But for me personally, is anybody finding, I don't even know the correct words here, but so I just use the clumsy ones and we'll work from there. Is anybody finding that, who watches the UFC and MMA in general, that they're beginning to tire of it or fatigue of it or something along those lines? I don't know the exact words to describe how I'm feeling, but I've noticed it more and more. It crept up a few years back, maybe even like 8 years back, and you kind of felt like it was losing it, but then everything sort of seemed to come back to life again. You had superstars, um, big matches were big matches. I'd sit up till 4 in the morning to watch events. Sorry, 1 in the morning, but the main events like 4 or 5 in the morning. Um, you know, and they were worth it, and the fights would live up to it most of the time. And they would always make sure they were stacked cards. You would have no Apex cards. They are, yeah, I know Dana White said he would always make sure it was on free TV, but the Apex cards are awful. Anyway, forgetting that, sorry, forgetting that, um, is it me? Is it just that I've just watched so much of it? Because I've watched it since the beginning, and I can't say I've watched every event, but I've watched, I don't know, probably over 90% of them, maybe even over 92, 93% of them. I've watched a lot, and I went and when I was really started watching. Anything I missed, I went and watched back. But these days, that's what I'm saying. More and more, I'll miss the main event. I'll catch up. I'll plan to start and watch it and not really care, and much, much more of that. And it was getting more and more. It's just got to the point now where I'm like, some of the fights, like the one the other night, Duplessis Chimaev, should have been, even though the style wasn't great of Chimaev, it should have been a must-watch fight, and I haven't watched it, and I just don't care enough whether I see it or not, and yet, it's a big moment because I think we've always known he's going to be the guy to steamroller the division, but it still had to be done before it could be said. I just don't know if I care anymore. Is it just me? Is it, or have the UFC done something wrong? Where have the superstars gone? Where have the big names gone? Where have the cross promotional people gone? And why do I feel this fatigue with it? Yeah, why do I feel like I'm growing away from it? The sport's always evolving, the sport's always changing, which is a good thing. It's always getting better, so why am I not appreciating that anymore? And I did, all the way up until, I don't know, like I say, Rot sitting a while back, but I kept seeing enough good shit to keep me coming back. But especially over this last year, I'd say, I really just began to go, eh, you know, I'd much rather watch YouTube channels about stuff now, like Sean Jones's channel, than I would actually watching the events, which is sad in a way, isn't it? But I wonder if anybody else felt the same way, and if anybody else knows the reason, has a better idea than me what it is, or whether it's just me, whether everybody else thinks it's fantastic, and I'm just on an island here. But I want to know, because if it's me, then maybe need to adjust my fucking attitude. But if not, then I need a new hobby, because it's the only single sport I will pay to watch live. That's how much of a big thing it's been in my life. So for me to not want to do that anymore, it's a big deal, to stop wanting to watch it. But that's how I feel. paying for it and then not bothering to even watch it. So, yeah, UFC, yay, nay, help me out.